Hello there, everyone. Welcome back. We are going to do some legendary RNG here without CFW. We're here in Ramnas Park, and this is the starting position you're going to want to be at for getting your seed and RNGing your legend. You're going to want to be right in front of the altar there, facing down with this window open. So let's go ahead and get into the config here. I've already got mine set up. One thing to note is the eye here is provided by Lincoln. So if you are having issues with getting the eye blinks right, what you might want to do is get your window open for your output, and then take a little screenshot and just crop out the eye just like it is here, and you can then use select eye here to use that picture. Between that and the threshold, you'll get a better shot of getting the eye blinks right. So that's something to note. Otherwise, we are just going to... I've already got things already set up on here. You can ignore these. These are for later on in the RNG. So we're going to go ahead and just click Monitor Blinks. And you can see here there's a blue square that's tracking the eyeball. And whenever my character blinks, it logs it over here in this screen. And as well as over here too. And it's going to get 40 blinks. Once it gets to 40... it will generate a seed for us. So we're going to have to just wait until we get there. So I'll put up a timestamp so that you can just jump ahead to the point in the video where you actually get the seed. And then we're going to go from there. There's more work to the legendary RNG than just getting your seed. So let's go ahead and get our seed first, and then we'll meet back up. Alright. We only have one more blink to go, which could happen right now. Okay. And there we go. So it spits out a seed for us, and that means that it was successful. If it doesn't generate a seed for you, it will give you in this space over here, it'll say assertion error. So that's how you know that things didn't work out right. So now the tool will automatically be tracking your advances so that you'll know kind of where you are. So that's important. We're going to need that. But now we need to find a target for our Pokemon. So I'm going to use Chatot, which is the web tool that was developed by Shiny Sylveon. And I'm going to go ahead and use the stationary tab of this. I'm going to set delay to 84. That's usually what it is for Ramnas Park. However, because you're not using CFW, you don't know exactly what frame you're on. It's more of a best guess. So your delay, depending on how quick your inputs are, might be 82, it might be 84, it might be 83, it might be somewhere in the middle. So it might be somewhere higher. It all depends on what you consistently hit. So I'm going to set it to 84, and it may not work, but that's okay, because we'll still get close. I'll still show you the method. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and put our seed in here. And you just copy it right here. So you see it. It comes to it. This over here is for Pokefinder, and this is for Chatot. But yeah, just copy the seeds into Chatot. All right. We start at 0. Delay of 84. I don't have any fancy lead. I'm going to look for a star or a square shiny. Oh, and set IVs because this is a legend. It comes with 3 perfect IVs. Click search. Alright, well, we've got something that's really close by, so that's actually pretty handy. So, 537. When we get to advance, 537 over here, that's when we want to get our battle started. But there's some additional setup that we need to do before we get there. So, first things first, because this is such a close advance, this is great, we'll just go ahead for it. So first, you want to get to the right screen. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be generating a timeline because there's another Pokemon where there's legendary Pokemon where we go to fight when we put our slab in the slate here, our slate in the slab, whatever. So that affects the RNG values, and that's why you can't get the blinks, you can't do the seed while you're in there. So we do it before, and then we use a timeline. So we have to get to the screen right before. So go ahead, hit A, don't worry about the fidget, and use the Johto slate, or whatever slate you're using. It fits perfectly. This is where we're going to wait. So this screen, you're going to be waiting until you get to 21 advances before your target. So our target's 537. That's using the power of math. Minus 21 is 516. So at 516 we're going to hit this timeline button right here. This number here that's currently a 0 is going to turn to a 10, and it is going to count down to 0. Hold up on the D-pad and press A when this countdown hits 0. And then immediately charge the legendary as fast as you can. Hit A to bring up its cry, because you need to hit A twice to start the battle. Hit A to bring up its cry, and then hit A again. Press A again at your target, in this case 537. And then you should get your Pokemon, if everything is right, your delay and everything is right. So, let's go over what the timeline is using here. So it's using this here. The white delay is always going to be 3 for Ramnas Park. Advanced delay is 3 if you're in an area that has random legends, like this area does. If you're in a room that only spawns one type of legendary, then you're going to set this advanced delay to 2. Leave these all at 0, and Pokemon NPC is 1 because there is, again, there's the legendary standing there, and its movements do affect the RNG state. So it'll use all this information to generate a timeline so that you'll see the advances as close to real as they're happening. So that's all there is to it. We're gonna do. I'll put a little timestamp on where to jump to, so that you can see me actually do the RNG here. And if I miss, we'll figure out what we actually hit and figure out what our delay was, and maybe we'll try it again. If we do hit, well then, awesome, we did it. So okay, I'll just put in a timestamp, and you'll see me in a couple minutes. Alright, we are pretty close here. We just got about 15 seconds or so to go. So let's get ready. Mousing over timeline, because at 5:16, advanced 5:16, that's when we're hitting the button. 11, 12, 15, 16. Alright, so now you can see that we're counting down. It's counting down. I'm already holding up on the D-pad, and I'm getting ready to press A right at 0. Alright. 6, 7. Alright, let's see. Did we get it? Look at that! Look at that! So there you go. You see, we got a shiny Suicune. So, first off, it's very probable that we hit our seed. It is extremely unlikely that we did not hit our seed, because what are the odds of actually still getting a legend? But let's go ahead. Now, what you could do normally is you could catch this Pokemon, and then you could see its natures and stats and everything to make sure that it's right. And that's also if you missed
if you missed it and it's not shiny, for instance, you can still catch it, get its nature and IVs, and then look it up here. In here, you can just change your filter to any, and then we'll go to 530 or so, just so you can just search around there, and you can see all the stats. So like let's say this one's it comes out naughty, and you calculate the IVs, and these are the IVs. Well, now you know that you hit 536, and so instead of going with 84 delay, you need to go with 83 delay. So something like that. However, this is a CFW switch, so keep in mind you can't do this with without CFW. But I did the entire process here, catching the Suicune. It's all recorded, and so you can see I didn't use any CFW functions whatsoever. But I'm gonna cheat a little bit here right now because we already hit our target, and you can see, there we go, in this little tool here, that we got it's impish, and it's 31, 27, 31, 31, 31, 7. So it's got the exact stats and natures that we were expecting. So you can tell that we did in fact generate our real seed, and we managed to hit our target. That's all there is to it. That's the entire method. So it's really cool though. I mean, look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. I'm gonna go ahead and close out of this because we don't need it anymore. But not that you even need it anyways. So yeah, that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, please join my Discord. Ask me anything, any questions you have. I'm more than happy to go over the process of getting everything set up and running. On top of that, I will be investigating this shortly to see if this works for the legends in the Lake Trio legends, or Dialga, Palkia, and if I'll probably do a follow-up video on those just to confirm that. So yeah, that's all I've got for now. I will see you all next time, and take it easy. Good luck looking for your own legend.